Every stone seems to carry the imprint of centuries, held within its circular walls like a silent memory. Even the ripples on the water reflect loyalty and quiet devotion. To the east of the minaret stretches a vast rectangular tank, and at its heart stands an octagonal baradari, once the royal retreat of emperors. A stone bridge once extended from the west, linking the pavilion directly to the minaret, like a passage between solitude and power. At each corner of the tank, small canopied pavilions stand like watchful guardians. Along every side, gentle sloping ramps were built so that the wild animals of the royal hunting grounds could drink with ease. Here, architecture becomes not only art, but understanding between man and nature. To the south, across the sands of Ut Sharif, rises the mausoleum of Bibi Jawindi, one of the most exquisite masterpieces of Persian and Central Asian craft. Under sunlight, its turquoise tiles shimmer like fragments of sky, guarding the eternal rest of a revered woman, saint and legend. The air here trembles with the sound of prayer, yet remains tender, as if faith itself has learned how to love. Through a landscape carved by ice and time, the Karakoram highway climbs like a silver ribbon toward the clouds. So impossibly high that locals still call it the eighth wonder of the world. Here, mountains do not merely rise, they erupt. Granite towers split the sky, glaciers slip silently through valleys, and rivers roar with the melt of ancient ice. At Khunjarab Pass, 4,700 meters above sea level, the air thins and silence deepens. The border gate between Pakistan and China stands like a monument to endurance, human determination touching the roof of the world. Below, in the cold wind, herds of Marco Polo sheep still graze, and in the shadow of stone, the elusive snow leopard wanders, like a secret that refuses to fade. Further south stands a summit that rules over all, K2. At 8,611 meters, it is both magnificent and merciless. More people have walked on the moon than have stood upon its peak. Climbers speak of it in whispers, sudden storms, walls of ice that defy gravity, and a beauty so brutal it is almost unbearable. From this frozen kingdom is born the Indus River, the lifeline of Pakistan. Among these glaciers are Hopper and Pasu, two opposite spirits. Hopper, dark and covered in debris, descends through the Nagar Valley, its meltwater breathing life into stone villages and orchards. Its somber color reflects the harshness of survival. North of it, the Pasu Glacier glows like a heavenly mirror beneath the jagged spires of the Pasu cones. At sunrise, the valley turns into a sea of silver and gold. Clouds drift low across the ice, wrapping the world in a moving cloak of silence. This is called the Valley of Eternal Spring, but to those who have stood at the edge of Hunza, it feels like something beyond. Paradise carved between two worlds. At nearly 2,500 meters, time slows. The air is thin and pure, touched by apricot blossoms and melting snow. In spring, apricot, peach, and apple trees bloom all at once, pink and white cascading across the slopes like clouds of petals. Villages float in this softness, and children's laughter echoes through ancient stone alleys. By autumn, the colors shift. Gold, amber, and deep crimson blaze across terraced fields. Below the snow peaks of Rakaposhi and Ultarsar, the contrast feels almost divine. Warmth and ice, life and stillness breathing side by side. Above Karimabad stand the ancient forts of Baltit and Altit, guardians of another age. Carved in Tibetan style, their wooden floors creak like memories, while outside, the entire valley unfolds like an ancient tapestry woven from wind, stone, and light. Atabad Lake was born from disaster. A 2010 landslide buried an entire village. What should have remained tragedy turned into unexpected beauty, a turquoise mirror stretched between sheer mountains. So blue, so unreal, it reminds us that sometimes beauty rises from what breaks.